we are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Digging in, Adam Hazley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Popped him up. Nido waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Andrew Knapp, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Stroman has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 1-2 now. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. 2 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Roman Quinn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul. Here it comes. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop. Ahmed.
And now pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, the first baseman, Dominic.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses
ball
to
one.
him, it's ball 1. Rosario gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Is 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate to make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Batting third, the center fielder, Jake.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look
ball
at a
one,
sinker
no
here,
strike.
too low for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
3-0
Ball
now.
inside.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, J.D. Davis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Nope, that's
and
down.
Obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate.
1-1.
The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jed Lowry now, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
1 and 2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Him out in front there.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
The designated hitter, Yoenis.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I
Infield
believe,
fly,
yes, the
batter's
umpire
out.
signaling for the infield fly rule. Next for the Mets, Tomas Nido. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first.
Nido.
Arrieta sets. Here's his offering. Comes set, the 0-1. And this one
ball,
gets
2
away.
strikes.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the former first rounder Scott Kingery. Now here's the pitch.
Scott Kingery.
And he throws the fastball
0-1.
by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. Josh Harrison stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
That's ball 2.
And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too high.
3-0 the count.
3-0. Logan Forsythe, the number 8 hitter here,
Ball
waits
4.
on deck.
First base.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Logan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Stepping in now, Adam Hazley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. Misses low.
2-0.
Good take on the curveball there. Outside.
Count.
3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Louis.
From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Second at-bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. From the belt, kicks and deals. And
0-1's the count.
He waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Rosario handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first base line? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Standing in, Dominic Smith. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Comes set, the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Nimmo is on his way home. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Andrew Knapp.
The catcher, Andrew.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Roman Quinn. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. He waits, now the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll come up empty there as
0-1.
he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Ball,
Counts
that's
even
out.
at 1-1 to Walker. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Took him right up the
One
ladder
ball,
that time, and
2
it's
strikes.
1-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score and the Phillies tie it. It's a 2-2 game.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll get out ahead of a
0-1's the
changeup
count.
and swing through it for strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. And Bruce can't come up with that one as
0-2.
he swings through it for strike two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Josh.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy
0-1.
there. No balls and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front
They
foot
count
down
1-1.
early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2 balls
2
and
balls,
no strikes.
no strikes.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's
3
time
balls,
to start getting
no
locked in.
strikes.
3-0 to him now.
Ah!
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
We got
Full
3 balls
count
and
now,
2 strikes.
3-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ball
And
4,
good
take your
patience
base.
exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting,
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
J.D.
First time up, he went down looking.
Davis.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey!
Oh, and they've got him picked
He's
off.
safe.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The next
Outside,
0-2
that's a
misses,
ball.
and that'll move it to 1-2 now. On the move again from first. Hard liner to center field. Hazley is right there, 1 down. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And standing in as the third baseman, Jed Lowry.
Lowry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Throw over to the bag.
No, he's
and
safe.
he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. He's running. Pitch inside.
ball.
The throw.
Safe.
Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0
Yep, that ball went out.
Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And
That's
that misses
four.
ball
Take your
4.
base.
So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the
Now
inning.
batter, the designated hitter.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
0-1's the count.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, and they'll
Yep,
get
he
the
tagged
man
him right
at
there.
third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Now batter, the catcher, Tomas Nido.
In now, Tomas Nido. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The batter, the right fielder, Brandon.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Kingery is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The first baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As he'll come up empty that time
0-1.
on the sinker at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Forsythe rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3. Standing in now, Adam Hazley, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The batter.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Knapp, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The batter, the right fielder.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Scott Kingery. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
The second baseman, Luis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Guillorme.
Now a swing
0-1's
and a miss.
the count.
Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. On the ground to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll
1-0.
watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Arano, a 25-year-old. He throws a slider, a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, and a changeup. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Swing, and he pops him up. Walker ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. So striding forward now, Dominic Smith. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Dominic Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and
0-1.
missed.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Changeup gets
0-2
him
is
out
the
in
count.
front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Right side. Forsythe dives and makes the stop. Nice snag, but no chance to get an out, so there'll be runners at first and second.
Center fielder, number 16.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick. As he swings
0-1's
and
the
misses
count.
at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip.
Ball.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, J.D. Davis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Off
Nope.
the plate and in.
That's inside.
It's a ball and a strike. No
Nope.
offer on
Inside.
that
Ball
one. 2
2.
balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1. Just behind the
I got
fastball
to
there.
count
2
2 and 2.
strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting. Third
Into the
baseman.
box, Jed Lowry.
Yeah.
Sent toward
Lowry.
first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker.
Walker.
First pitch
0-1.
hack in here, and that's the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
The
And
count
0-2,
is
he
1
misses
and
with the
2.
fastball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-2 delivery. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The count now at 2-2. Tried to
3
fool
balls,
him with the
2
changeup,
strikes.
but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Davis is there and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping into the box, Josh Harrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. Guillorme moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He's a common tier player on this squad, trying to make the most of this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Weak grounder down the line at third.
Foul
That'll
ball.
get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Here comes the 1-0. Not
2-0.
close. It's 2-0. And whoa, there's
2
a
balls,
swing he'd
1
like
strike.
back. It's 2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the
I got the
outer
count,
half of the
2-2.
plate is going to look a foot outside.
And that
3
one never
balls, 2
threatened
strikes.
the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Quinn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now in the box, Tomas Nido. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Hazley is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him on the way. Good downward action there, and it's
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
6 runs, 9 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia.
The first baseman, number 2, Gene Segura.
Robert Gesellman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
And a slider not close here as he missed
Ball
with it
one,
down
no
and in.
strike.
It's ball 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
Nope, that's foul.
But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Hazley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Trying to
Ball
work
1.
that slider to the outer half,
Counts
but it
1-0.
misses 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider.
One
just
ball,
missed
one
the
strike.
corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swing and a miss on
I got
the
the count,
sinker, and
1
it's
and 2.
1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now here's
Nope,
a slider that
outside.
can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. And the pitch.
That's a
Breaking
ball.
ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I got 2-1 the count.
He's
I got
fallen
3-1.
behind
3
now,
balls, 1
3-1.
strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Digging in, Luis Guillorme. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Louis Guillorme.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And
Inside, ball 1.
With a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario.
Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Nobody out, runner on first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Quinn is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Jake Marisnick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey!
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. And there's a
0-1.
swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Roman Quinn.
The right fielder, Roman Quinn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Kingery.
The left fielder, Scott Kingery.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a
1-0.
curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1-1 the count. Oh, they have him looking awfully
The count
confused
is 1-2.
right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Up next,
Into the box now, Neil Walker. He singled his last time up.
Walker.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Late that time for
I
a
got a
strike.
ball, 1 strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
With a traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jed Lowry.
Third baseman, Jed Lowry.
Now here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Ball
And now
1.
a pitch that's taken here by Lowry.
The count's
As that
1-1.
evens the count at 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
Grounded to third. Harrison's got it. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. From the belt, the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee.
1-1.
Try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and two
One
strikes
ball,
now.
2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Striding in once again, Tomas Nido. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes,
Ball
Matty.
one, no
Just
strikes.
unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Quinn is there, 2 down. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1. That's
and
ball
he lays
2.
off for a ball. 2-1.
He got 2 balls,
Runner on
1
first
strike.
with 2 away. Set to deliver on 2-1.
Ball 3.
Good job
3
to
balls,
work the count,
1
put
strike.
himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side.
Out.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 7.
Jerry's Familia gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 27. Jerry Familia.
Less than impressive swing there.
0-1's the count.
At-bat. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The batter, number 13.
Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kingery comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping up now, Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch
Counts
taken
1-0.
for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The first baseman, number 2, Dominic Smith.
In now, Dominic Smith, and he fouls this one off. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Morgan has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
The count is 3-1.
There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Runner at second here with one man out.
Ball 4, that pitch is out.
Here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Left fielder.
Bases full now following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, J.D. Davis. Weak chopper up the line, but it's foul, strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And
ball, that's
1-1
in.
as this one's in on the hands.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Grounded to the right. Reined in. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Stepping up to the plate, Jed Lowry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lowry.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. To second for one.
Out.
On to first, and they don't get the 2 as he couldn't get it to stick in the webbing. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, inside.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-1.
Aye.
He's looking
One
pretty
ball,
passive
2 strikes,
here,
the
hitting
count.
with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
I got the
To
count.
2
2
balls
and 2.
and 2 strikes now. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home.
Ball
Cespedes
4.
takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first. Now at the plate, Tomas Nido. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Come on. Nido.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
So important getting
0-1's
ahead with
the
the
count.
bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it
Ball
any harder by
inside.
falling behind in the count.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 2.
It often
2
becomes
balls,
harder to
1
hit the
strike.
zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1.
Hey,
It's taken for
2.
strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's
The
a
count's
shin-high
full.
slider laid off for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And
Nope,
that
that's
misses.
ball 4.
A run will come in to score. In now, Brandon Nimmo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nimmo.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really
No
gives
balls,
you
2
the ability
strikes.
to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Digging in, Andrew. Edwin Diaz takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey!
Strike taken up in the zone. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a two-seam fastball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping into the box, Andrew Knapp. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped him up. Nito shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
9-3 the final tally.